all of this drawn out and separated. I want to go to each one of these things and group them individually, and then we're going to put it on a template that we can use to send to the laser cutter. So the first thing I'm going to do is select, use the selection tool over here, and then I'm going to click and drag around each of these and go to Object Group, and I'm going to go click outside of it so it unselects that, and I'll click and drag around here, let go, edit, object. It's already grouped, so I can't select it. And I'll do the same to here. It might be the same here too. So object, it's already grouped, so I group this too. So this looks great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and open the file that I downloaded. So I'll open a file here, and it's called, what is it called? Shadow Box Template. So open that, and what I'm going to do is just going to cut and paste. Click zoom in a little, hold the space bar, click and move it around, and I'm going to paste these pictures into these boxes. So I'll click over here, and I'll select this, and then do edit, copy, go back to the template, and I'm going to paste it, and you'll notice it's just a wee bit too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize it by dragging a corner, but I want it to remain proportional, at least to start with. So I hold shift and drag and click on the path somewhere. I'm just going to put a corner in there, and I'm going to drag it so that it fits. Perfect. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe not so much. I better check and see it's proportional. So I'll hold shift down. There we go. It looked like it was too big. So if I hold shift, it keeps the height and width proportional. So anyhow, that looks good there. It fits inside of my yellow lines, which is what I have to do. Now I'll go back here and select this one right here. So I'll do the same thing, edit, copy, go into here and paste it, and I'll hold down shift, then I will click and drag. So let me move it so it goes closer to it, like that, and then I hold shift, click and drag, and there we go. That looks cool. The next one is the last one. I'll go back in here. I've got the building, so I'll go and select it, and I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it in the next box, and this too is really big, so I'm not going to hold shift, so I'll just show you what happens. So when you don't hold shift, it allows you to make it super wide or super tall, not proportional. So I don't really like that. So I'm going to go to edit, undo, and then I'm going to hold down shift while I click and drag. So I'm holding shift right now. I still have the shift key held down. I'm just going to move this thing over. I can get it to move. I'll let go of the shift key because I'm not sizing it. Then I'll hold shift again when I resize. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Cool. So we're set there, and this thing right here is something else that I want to print. Okay. So we are looking good. I'm going to go over here to layers. I'm going to go over here to layers, and I don't want this background stuff in here anymore, the yellow and the dotted lines. So I'll click on this layer here. I'll click the eye, and that will remove it from visibility. So that stops it from being seen. So now I see everything that I want to see. I'm going to go File, Save As. This is important. You got to save it as a PDF. File, Save As. And then I'm going to go to my laser cutter files, or you can maybe just go to the desktop. And I will say Shadow Box Template, but I need to go to PDF. So it's a PDF now. And then I'll put my last name at the end of it, gap And that is going to help me because I'm going to turn that in with my project. So save, and just hit save, and we are all set. And that is all we have to do. Then it can go to print.